with the first character on the list, and that is Shinki. What's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new video on Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. Of course, I am your very humble and dashing host, Flaming Sharingan. What is going on, guys? Today I have a very special video for you guys, but before we get into that good stuff, you know what time it is, guys. If you're new to the channel, if you're new, what it do, let's get it. Guys, I have my 2 cents on what I think the final 9 ninja along with Zabuza Mochi for season 2 of Shinobi Striker will be. And this list, guys, I went into detail of what type they will be. There are 3 jutsu, their first jutsu, their second jutsu, and their secret technique. Also, I gave some characters a passive, which I doubt will ever make it to the game, but you know, a guy can dream, and I did use my imagination, and I think you guys will really enjoy this kind of video. And I also gave them some characters special ninja tools. And you guys will see what I mean by that as the video goes on. But let's go ahead and get right into it, guys, with the first character on the list, and that is Shinki, the adopted son of Gaara. Now, I'm making him an attack type, unlike his adopted father. And I am going to go with his 2 jutsu. We're going with Iron Black Shower. Now, what that move is going to do is going to dash toward the opponent and unleash a series of sand bullets at the enemy. I think that will look pretty good in the game, and I think that skill fits Shinki quite well. Now, next skill, Iron Sandquake. A black pillar of sand maybe crushes the enemy while lowering their movement speed. Now, it could either be a black pillar of sand or maybe like 2 black iron fists, like black iron sand fist maybe. I'm not sure. But I think the general idea will be it'll crush the enemy and also lower their movement speed. Now, for his secret technique, fam, I chose Iron Black Devastation. And now what that move is going to do, it's a huge twister of black sand forms on the battlefield, killing all in its path. Just imagine, guys, it's gonna have like a AoE of the kidding, but just imagine like a big black twister on the field, just form on the field and killing all in its path. Now, next, guys, this one's a pretty interesting one if I do say so myself, guys, because a lot of you guys probably would make this guy maybe an attack type, maybe a range type, but me, I went with a healer type, and we're talking about Mr. It's a Bug's Life himself. Shinobi is up next. I'll make him a healer, like I said, / support, and some of y'all may think I'm tripping, but hear me out. I think they should give him a passive. Remember, I mentioned those before, guys. I think they should give him a passive where if he attacks the enemy, he leaves parasitic insects on the opposition, and the insects last for a period of time, and while they are on the enemy, you recover chakra and gradual health, and if your allies are within range of the AoE, they recover, well, the AoE being you, because you will be the AoE. If they're in range of you, they recover health as well. That sounds pretty freaking cool, guys. Now, let's go into his next jutsu. Bug Pull Jutsu. A pool of bugs come from the ground, holding you in place while reducing evasion speed and sealing ninjutsu. Now, guys, I do apologize if you hear me saying a lot of status elements or movement debuffs, but like I said, I'm really using my imagination here, guys, so stay with me. Now, I think for his secret technique, I'm sorry, I didn't even finish it. I'm sorry. Bug Barrier Jutsu. Shino summons a big shield around allies in the AoE, and upon being attacked, it knocks the enemy back and they take continuous poison damage. Maybe. That might be a little busted. That might be a little OP. So maybe not take continuous poison damage, but I think maybe it'll act like the what's that jutsu called in the game? It'll have the same characteristics of the flame formation, Obito's jutsu. Now, his secret technique, guys, is the Bug Swarm Bomb, and the description unleashes a huge bug spirit bomb on the battlefield. It'll have the same startup of Kirin, but it'll come a tad faster. It'll come out a tad faster than Heaven Conceal, because you guys know Heaven Conceal would be a really good move if it came out a little faster. Like the big devastation, if it came down faster, but it doesn't. So I think it should have the AoE of Kirin, but it should come down a little faster, like Heaven Concealed. Now, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think about my Shino. because like I said, I'm really excited and put a lot of thought into all the characters. Basino was one of my favorites. Let's move on. Kankuro. Okay, yes, cool as a cucumber, the OG puppet master and Goddess elder brother. I'd make him a range type. I think it would be interesting to have a puppet user in the game where, you know, you're actually using his puppets as his weapons or his ninja tools. I think he should have a circle button that shoots poison bombs out of Crow's mouth, and maybe a triangle that switches between Crow and the Black Ant. Holy hell, guys, what do you guys think about that one? Now, I think his first jutsu should be Crow Missile Attack or something along those lines, where Crow shoots a barrage of poisonous missiles in a wide range, and whoever it hits suffers poison damage over time. Pretty badass, guys. So I think it'll act like it'll play like Sarada's ults in the game, where she throws the kunais to the ground, where they heal your enemy. I mean, they heal you but hurt your enemy. Something like that, guys. Now, second move I think will involve the Black Ant. It'll be called Black Ant Concealed. And again, guys, Kankuro is a range type. Keep that in mind. Black Ant lunges towards the enemy, and if grabbed, will trap the enemy, allowing Kankuro to either go in and attack or allow for switch combos with Crow. So imagine like Kankuro going through doing a little melee combo, or if Black Ant captures him, you can switch between Crow, do some crazy stuff, and, you know, go from there. I think, like I said, I think having Crow in the game, having Kankuro in the game will add a whole new layer to the game, the way you play the game. Now, guys, his ult. Secret technique. Secret black move, Iron Maiden. You guys know what this is. Crow and Black Ant lunge toward the enemy, and if it hits, Crow strikes the enemy, forcing him into the Black Ant. All the while, Crow limbs detach and stab into Black Ant, killing the opposition inside. You guys know about the Iron Maiden, guys. I don't need to say any more about that move. Next up, guys, Kidomaru. Yes, Kidomaru. Kidomaru, I'm sorry. It's Kidomaru, I'm sorry. Range type. Now, one of the Sound Ninja 5, everyone's favorite Walmart brand, Peter Parker. I'm making him a range type because it's only right. I mean, y'all seen the Shikamaru fight, right? Chakra Web Jutsu is the first jutsu I'm going with. User shoots out a web which can either pull the opponent toward them or throw them downward if the button is pressed in rapid succession. Yes, guys. Yes, your boy thought of it all when he thought of this guy. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Summoning Spider. Summons a giant spider that shoots out webs. Anyone who steps on the web, movement speed is reduced. Secret technique. Curse Seal 2, Bow and Arrow. In other words, Curse Mark Activation 2, Level 2, Bow and Arrow. Kidomaru goes into the Curse Mark 2 form and shoots an earth-shattering arrow. He stays in this form for a period of time. While in this form, movement speed, evasiveness, and attack strength are buffed. Ring ring, hello, you guys still here? So let's get it in, keep it moving. Shisui Uchiha. Everyone wants this guy, right? And I'm making him an attack type. I mean, does this guy even need an introduction? His first jutsu, I'm going with the Body Flicker Jutsu. The user instantly teleports behind the opponent after activation. Not to be confused with the Sharingan that's already in the game, alright guys? His second jutsu, I'm going with Kodo Amatsu Kami. The user casts a powerful Aigen Jutsu. Yes, guys, another Aigen Jutsu in Shinobi Striker. I'm sorry. If it hits, it confuses the opponent and seals Jutsu. It will do some damage, but not too much to where it or he becomes overpowered. Now, guys, the secret technique. Let me know what you guys will go with, because I went with the Susanoo. I said the Susanoo. The Susanoo Tsukumo. The user is encased in a green cloak and shoots a barrage of green-colored chakra needles at incredible speeds at the opponent. Goodbye. Obliterated. That's all she wrote. Good night. Next, guys, let's get right back into some more Sound Ninja. Kidomaru. Bro, my bones are stronger than yours. And I'm making him a defense type. As we know, he can manipulate any bone in his body and turn it into a weapon. So I think he should have a weapon exclusive only to him. That being a bone sword of some sort or his spine whip. As a matter of fact, I think all of his jutsus should be exclusive to him only. With that said, guys, I mean, if you have a CAC, I don't think you should be able to use any of the jutsu that I'm about to name or any of his weapons that I already stated. Jutsu number 1, guys, Bracken Dance. A counter move. Yes, guys, a counter move. that if hit will trigger an auto combo starting in a series of strikes ending in piercing bones coming from the back. Next jutsu, Bone Stab Barrage. Not too much to say about this one, guys. Pretty self-explanatory. A series of stabs to the opponent. Next, his secret technique, Kekkei Genkai. Curse Seal 2, Bone Arm Thrust. Now, in this one, user forms his arm into a spear and cuts through the enemy. If you guys want an example of that, refer to Naruto Geketsu Ninja Taisen, I think 3 was the first one that Kimaru appeared in. So that would be Naruto Clash of Ninja 3. Next up on the list is a fan favorite again, Kiba Inuzuka, and I will make this guy an attack type, right? Don't mess with his car or his dog. Kiba and Akamaru are next up on this list. I think Kiba should have a passive called Killer Instinct maybe, where when his health gets below a certain percentage, his attack power are greatly increased. Granted, they have clothes for that, but it would be cool to have a Kiba exclusive thing, you know? His circle button should be a mount. And what I mean by that, guys, is I think Kiba should be able to ride Akamaru, which in turn increases movement speed, but will lower his defense, just so it's not too busted, you know? Now, Kiba is interesting because I have 3 different jutsu ideas for him, and he's probably the one that I put the most thought into, so check this out, guys. First jutsu on the list is On All Fours Jutsu. Kiba goes into a stance, in turn raising evasiveness, attack, power, and speed. Now, number 2, Man Beast Clone. Creates a clone of Kiba from Akamaru, which helps attack the enemy until the clone is attacked enough or a certain time passes. So, like your basic summoning, except, you know, it's Akamaru turning into a clone. Number 3, guys, Fang over Fang, one we all know and love. Kiba and Akamaru travel into a cyclone towards the enemy with great speed, hitting whoever is in its path. Which means, guys, it doesn't just hit one person. If the enemies are in a formation enough, you can go through each enemy and, you know, do some damage. Now, his secret technique, Wolf Fang over Fang. You guys know what it is. Kiba turns into a giant twin-headed wolf which spirals down onto the battlefield, hitting all in its path. What you guys think about that one? Kiba Inuzuka. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about what I said about him. From the mount to the passive to his 3 jutsu that I thought of and his ult. Now, Haku. You know, once Zabuza was announced, we kind of figured Haku would somehow make it into the game at some point, right? Or at least on someone's list, right? Now, I will make Haku a range type. Zabuza's apprentice and killing machine will be a great addition to bring the cold to the roster with his Ice Kekkei Genkai. Now, his first move, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, it was kind of hard to think about moves for Haku because he doesn't really have much but Crystal Ice Mirrors and 1,000 Years of Death, but I thought a little something from playing the GameCube games back in the day. And I named this Finishing Blow. Haku dashes through the DMs. Why was I about to say that? Haku dashes through your girl's DMs with Senbon, dealing damage and poisoning the foe? Question mark? Overkill? Question mark? 1,000 Years of Death. Haku shoots out a ground projectile. Now, if it connects even on block, that's important, guys. Even on block, it shoots out a barrage of needles at the foe. Now, that will be pretty good because you can shoot that out, dash, or run towards your opponent and keep the pressure on, guys. And for the secret technique, I mean, what else, guys? Secret Jutsu, Crystal Ice Mirrors. Haku dashes at you with great speed. Upon hit, not block, it has to hit, will trigger an animation that we are all familiar with, guys. All right. You guys ready for this one? You guys still with me? Let me know. Here we go. Tamari. Now. Tamari, range type? Question mark? I'm sorry, but come on. Why the fuck is Tamari not in the game already? Come on, Bandai. She's Bae, the waifu. Whatever, I digress. I mean, come on now, guys. What other jutsu will you give this chick? Number 1, Wind Scythe Jutsu. Tamari shoots out a small twisted projectile on the ground, which raises the foe in the air while dealing damage. Self-explanatory, sounds good, right, guys? Next, Summoning Jutsu Weasel. Something I think you guys are really excited to see in the game. I'll say it again, Summoning Jutsu Weasel. Tamari summons a weasel with blades which aid her in battle. Goes away after a certain amount of time or a period of time. Of course, guys, like I stated before, like your average summoning. Alright. Her secret technique. Giant Wind Scythe Jutsu. Tamari summons a giant vortex on the battlefield, killing all in its path. So, again, pretty much imagine Shinky's secret technique that I gave him. The Iron Black Devastation, where a huge black twister goes on the field. Just imagine her shooting out, like doing a motion with her fan, and then a bunch of just wind scythes come out the ground and just kill everything in its path. Imagine it, guys. Like I said, I think a lot of these characters should be in the game, and I think they will be in the game. And I think that a lot of these jutsu should be, and I think will be in the game along with the characters. Now, a lot of those I did reach on, like Kiba's passive, Shino's passive, and things of that nature. But again, guys, a guy can dream. Now, here's a bonus character, because Tamari was number 9, if you guys kept count. But here's a bonus character. And, guys, I'm not going to lie, I'm, like, really biased on this one. Like, super biased. And let me just say this, guys. I purposely left out Hokage Naruto and Adult Sasuke out of this list because they're on their way, guys. Let's be real. They are on their way, and they're way past overdue. So there was no point of me even mentioning those characters. But, guys, I'm very biased with this one. Now, check this out. My main man, Neji Hyuga. I mean, come on, guys. All his jutsu are already in the game. How is he not a thing? I will make him an attack type, question mark, exclamation point, because I think I will actually go with an attack type. Now, listen. 8 trigrams, palm rotation. Yes, it's already in the game, but I think it should work a little different for Neji. Exclusive to Neji, where when he does it, he can use it to bait out attacks, maybe during a combo. And I know it's already a defensive skill, but maybe the 8 trigram seal can appear under Neji's feet just to make it, like I said, exclusive to him and him only. And maybe it'll trap everyone that's within the area and rotate them as well. I think that'd be pretty dope. Now, the air palm. Self-explanatory, guys. It's already in the game. Nothing I can really see them doing to make it, you know, exclusive to Neji only. But let's go into what I think it will be his coolest jutsu, and that's the secret technique 8 trigrams 64 palms, or the 364 palms. The way it works, guys, is Neji dashes towards the opponent. Once he connects, the 8 trigram seal forms on the ground, and the animation goes from there. It won't kill on a full health bar, but it will seal chakra, and it will reset the secret technique gauge. It's very important there, guys. But this video, holy heck, guys, I told you it's going to be long. I do apologize. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about my list. How accurate do you think it is? How accurate do you think my jutsu are? Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that they will add more than just characters come season 2 season? Alright, I'm going to close you guys up out of here. Thank you all once again. If you enjoyed, follow that protocol. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Ring that bell. I would truly appreciate it. Love you all. Take care. Peace.